Welcome back, punters, to another episode of Multiverses. I'm Ryan Cook. James Coglan is back in the hot seat for a massive weekend of sport coming up. Jimmy, we got the NBA Finals, the World Cup Qualifiers, and that's what you're here for. Give me some hot tips.
All right, well, let's start with the Super Rugby quarterfinals. I've got a multi that may actually get me deported across the Tasman when all is said and done, but, well, here we go. Let's start. Crusaders to cover at home against the Reds. Good win for the Reds against the Drua last week, but I'm not buying that as a sign that they're turning things around. Then the All-New Zealand derby, Chiefs to cover over the Blues. The Chiefs, boy, have they looked good the last few weeks. And then finally, here's a controversial one. I've got the Hurricanes to beat the Brumbies down in Canberra. The Canes have been scoring for fun the last few weeks, and they are coming into form at the right time. All up, $7.22 for that one.
Well, look, you're the Super Rugby expert, mate, so I'm not going to argue with a controversial leg from yourself. I'm going to go back to the AFL. I'm taking the Crows head-to-head against the Brisbane Lions. We know how good Adelaide is at home. I'm taking Richmond to beat the Swans at the MCG. Great price for them as the underdogs there. They played 3 very good quarters against the Giants last week as well. I like the Suns to cover at the Cattery against Geelong. Wet weather sort of cost Gold Coast last week, I think. I think they can bounce back here. And then finally, Harry Mackay to kick 2+ goals against the Bombers. Essendon, not the best defensively, so I think he can get on the score sheet. Nice little $13.95 for those 4, Jimmy.
Well, that sounds good. I'll defer to you on that one.
Joint stuff. Give me a couple of legs.
All right, let's start. World Cup qualifier, Australia, Japan. Japan, they're already in the World Cup. I've got Australia to win in this one and hope that Saudi Arabia does us a favour and drops points in their game later that night. And Australia is off to the World Cup. And then it's a 3-ball era in the NBA. I'm going over for game 1 of the finals on Friday morning.
Yeah, I think that will be a fast-paced series right through. I'm going to throw in Manly head-to-head against Newcastle, and I like the Titans to cover against the Broncos up here in Queensland. Titans were unlucky to lose last week. Few refereeing decisions went against them, so plus 8.5, that's a good line. $13.84 for those 4 legs, Jimmy.
Here we go.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website